Is the San Francisco 49ers about to make a bold move that could reshape the entire landscape of the NFL? Rumors are swirling around a potential contract extension for a player who has already proven to be a game-changer for the franchise. With discussions heating up, will the Niners step up and secure their future, or are we in for a shocking twist? Buckle up, 49ers faithful, because this offseason is about to get intense. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button to stay updated on all things 49ers. The latest buzz around the San Francisco 49ers centers on quarterback Brock Purdy and the ongoing discussions about his contract extension. Now, if you're like me, you're deeply invested in what this means for our beloved team. The question is, are the Niners already trying to lowball Purdy as they approach these crucial negotiations? According to insiders Greg Papa and Tim Ryan, it seems they don't expect Purdy to command that market-setting contract extension we might hope for this offseason. Let's break it down. Brock Purdy has become a phenomenon since stepping in as our quarterback. He's done more in his short career than many expected, and he's done it all on a rookie contract. This is the moment when he's eligible for an extension, and honestly, he could make a case to be the highest-paid quarterback in the NFL. He's not just a cog in the machine, he's been pivotal, especially when you consider how he rescued us from the Trey Lance saga. When we talk numbers, speculation suggests that Purdy's new deal could reach over $60 million per season. Yet, both Papa and Ryan are hinting that the Niners might not be willing to go that high. Ryan expressed skepticism about the likelihood of Purdy getting that record-setting deal anytime soon, saying, "I don't think starting today it's all about how do they get Brock done in the next 5 months, and is it going to be the richest contract in pro football for quarterbacks?" My opinion is that is not going to be the first priority. Papa was a bit more straightforward, suggesting that if the 49ers could secure Purdy for an average annual value in the low 40s, they might jump at that opportunity. But he raised a crucial point about the implications of a contract in the 50s or even 60s. It's a delicate balancing act. How do you pay your quarterback while keeping the core of your roster intact? Who gets pushed out to make space for a mega deal? It's a complex web, and as fans, we know how vital every position is on the field. It's essential to consider the context here. Both of these insiders have ties to the organization, and it's possible they're sharing insights that reflect the team's current mindset. So, are we seeing a subtle strategy from the 49ers to downplay Purdy's potential earnings, or is it just speculation? Either way, it adds an interesting layer to the conversation. Purdy himself has made it clear he wants to avoid drawn-out negotiations, unlike the situation with Brandon Ayuk. You can sense that he's eager to get this sorted out, which speaks volumes about his desire to not just be a player on this team, but a cornerstone of our future. The question remains, how will this all play out? Will the Niners recognize his value and make a fair offer, or will they risk alienating a player who has already proven his worth? Honestly, I'm torn. On one hand, I completely understand the business side of the NFL. You have to be strategic with your finances, especially when you consider the long-term implications on the roster. On the other hand, Purdy has shown he can lead this team. He deserves to be compensated fairly for his contributions. This isn't just about dollars and cents. It's about building a culture of respect and commitment within the organization. And you, what do you think? I want to hear your opinions down below. Are the Niners making the right call by being cautious, or is it time to reward Purdy for his outstanding performance? This situation is bound to evolve, and I'm eager to see how it unfolds. So let's keep the conversation going. The San Francisco 49ers are gearing up for a pivotal offseason, and it looks like another meeting is on the horizon between the Niners and the New York Jets. With Charvarius Ward likely moving on, the Niners must address their cornerback needs, and bringing back DJ Reed could be the perfect move. Imagine this. If either Robert Saleh or Jeff Ulbrich steps in as the defensive coordinator, it just makes too much sense to reunite with Reed. Ward, who's an unrestricted free agent, has expressed a desire for a fresh start. At 29 years old, he's in a prime position to secure what could be one last lucrative contract. And let's be real. The cornerback position is a premium one. He's expected to be the best corner available in free agency, and it's tough to argue against that. The next best option, DJ Reed, has worked closely with Ulbrich and Saleh in the past, which raises the stakes for a potential reunion. Reed, despite being labelled as a slot corner due to his 5'9", 188-pound frame, has proven he can play on the outside, especially during his time with the 49ers. It's interesting to note that Samuel Womack, who also faced similar stereotypes, managed to play extensively on the perimeter for the Colts last season. Reed, in fact, demonstrated this versatility, spending a significant portion of his snaps in more traditional cornerback roles. With Diomedor Lenoir securing the slot position for the Niners, the team wouldn't need Reed to play there this time around. Lenoir has shown he can thrive in that role, and the organization has invested heavily in him. This gives Reed the chance to shine without being pigeonholed. At just 28, Reed has emerged as one of the top 10 cornerbacks in the NFL since 2021. His consistency and style of play align perfectly with what the 49ers typically look for in their defensive backs. Last season, Reed ranked among the top 18 defensive backs in completion percentage allowed and passes defended. He also made 6 tackles for loss, showing he's not just a coverage guy, but someone who can contribute significantly in various aspects of the game. If the Niners are aiming to adopt a more aggressive style of play, Reed comes from a defensive scheme that utilized man coverage at one of the highest rates in the league, almost 10% higher than what the Niners employed last season. As we look ahead, it's clear that the 49ers will need to make some strategic decisions once they finalize their choice for a defensive coordinator. Whether it's Saleh, Ulbrich, or someone else entirely, Reed should be at the top of the wish list for free agents. But here's where the emotional roller coaster kicks in. Do you think this is the best decision? Honestly, I'm torn. On one hand, the idea of bringing back a familiar face who knows the system is enticing, but on the other, will he be able to replicate his past success? It's crucial for the 49ers to not just fill a position, but to find the right fit that enhances the overall defensive strategy. Reed's skill set could be a game changer for the team, especially if they plan to ramp up their defensive aggression. The implications of these choices are monumental for the team's future and our hopes as fans. So, I want to hear from you. What do you think? Is DJ Reed the answer to our cornerback woes? Or should the Niners look elsewhere? Join the conversation in the comments below and let's debate this. Your insights mean a lot, and together we can explore the potential paths our beloved 49ers may take. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel to stay updated on all things 49ers. Activate the notification bell so you won't miss out on any of the latest news and insights. Let's keep this community strong and passionate as we gear up for another exciting off-season.